Hey guys, so I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you so much for being here. So we have 3 piles to choose today, and this topic is going to be what you don't see coming. This was actually a suggestion from one of the viewers, so thank you so much to who suggested that. And I have done this reading before, but it has been a little bit, so I'm excited to get into it. So with pile 1, and I pre-picked all the oracles that you see, that's what we're going to start the reading with. The one in the back here is the Awaken Soul oracles, and the one that you see up front is the Halloween oracles. So for pile 1, y'all have the, this is the, what is this, Holly? My phone just went off too. It distracted me in the corner over there. This is obsidian pyramid here, and there's this little piece that's broke off that happened when I took it with me on vacation. So it's a little banged up, but I think it gives it some character. But this is pile 1. And then pile 2 is the Himalite, which is also has some little things on it. My crystals go through a lot, unfortunately. I think this one made its way into the washing machine, but there's that little dice Himalite. And then pile 3. This is the clear quartz crystal. Y'all see me on this one on my desk from time to time, but little point there, a little messed up down here at the bottom. I like my crystals that have a little character to them. Okay, so that's pile 3. So if you want, there'll be a little bit of a meditation after the intro. If you want to take a few minutes and just kind of close your eyes or do your thing. Everybody's different how they choose their piles, but you can take a deep breath and kind of ask whatever it is that you need to hear for your highest good of what you don't see coming. Open your eyes, and whichever pile you feel most drawn to, that's a message for you. Or it could be that it could be a message for someone around you or close to you that maybe they're needing some advice on, and that is where you step in and help. So keep that in mind as well. Timestamps for everything will be down below, and I will see you at your pile. Hey, pile 1. So, pile 1, what do you not see coming? So, y'all chose the, it's kind of, I think it's kind of funny. I didn't even mean to, but I actually chose all protective stones. And it's just like that here with this obsidian. Now, this obsidian, because it's a pyramid, it just reminds me of like getting to the point of something. Something may have been growing or building here, and this is what you don't see coming. Like there's something that's getting to the point of something, maybe a breaking point, or maybe it's just understanding something. You do have some damage that's been done here. So there may be something to do with like damage being done here, maybe to a foundation of some sort, or this could be like past energy. Because it's like not getting off to a very good start, right? But then it straightens itself out here. Okay, so anyway, we'll go more into that, or I'll pull that in with your reading as well. So for the Halloween oracle here, you have the veil, the future. So you see how she's blinded here. She has this blindfold on. There's something here that you maybe it's the future here that you feel like you can't see clearly. Something's been hidden from you, I feel. Something to do with the future here has been hidden from you. You haven't quite seen yet. And I think that there's something here that's going to come to a point where you can see it, you can understand it. You can get clarity here from things. I feel 8 of Swords energy with this card, so it's like there's all the red is like the root chakra, so something grounded, something stable with that foundation there, that you've been able to see the future of something, and that is what, and maybe you've been in your head about it, maybe you've been confused about it, unable to see the future of how something's going to work out. this is what's going to all become clear. This is what you don't see coming, is there's going to be something here that's going to help you to see what you feel like you're struggling with when it comes to the future. Something's going to be revealed here to you. Okay, so you have desire here, which is, this is kind of crazy because you actually have this, spiral that goes up, and it's almost where their eyes are here, just like with her desire. This has to do with either yours or someone else's, and obviously there's two people here. Has to do with what it is that they desire. So whatever you can't see as far as the future of maybe what someone desires, or you can't see something because you don't know what someone desires, and this is what's going to be what's revealed to you. What you've been asking yourself. It's what you've been asking yourself, right? Some of you may be wondering what someone else desires when it comes to you, or if they even desire you. Some of you, this may have to do with the future here. But I feel like it has to do with what someone wants. This is what you don't see coming. You're going to get clarity and truth here about all of this. What someone wants. Okay, so we are going to use the Wizard of Oz, not Wizard of Oz, sorry. I always say that. And I'm getting distracted with my other cards over here. I'm kind of being called to use some Kipper cards. I'm gonna, because I'm being called to it. You have false person and coffin here. There's something here that you haven't been able to see clearly. You've been really trapped in your head about it, not knowing, not understanding. Has to do with someone else or your desires or what it is that you want, future energies here, or what someone else wants, or if they want you. And maybe for some of you this has to do with you, and you've been unclear about what it is that you've been desiring or want. Let's bring this together, please. Or what Paul 1 doesn't see coming. What do they not see coming? The message. So this is going to come in the form of communication, some sort of message here. We have expectation and official person. Okay, so there's something that's here. We have thief at the bottom. Something that's here is going to become clear to you in the form of something official. This means that this is some kind of a message. Something official to me can be like, this is something that you were expecting in some way. You were expecting this. And official can be final, official person. This could actually be an official person here that you've been expecting to hear from, some sort of message that's here. Others of you, this is making something official here. Something you've been unclear about. You're going to get some sort of message that's going to give you some sort of clarity or truth that you've even been intuitively expecting, or you've just been expecting in some way how something was going to end, or how something was going to, like communication on something. For some of you, sorry, I'm getting a lot of messages all coming in at one time. For some of you, this has to do with you are expecting some sort of message here. And it may not have to do with the person at all for some of you. And this is going to be hard to explain. Some of you may have been basing some kind of future off of a particular situation in your life, and you've been waiting for that message, expecting something, so that you can make this official in some sort of way. Whether that could be information from someone else, or it's just something you've been desiring or wanting yourself. And I feel like the bottom of the deck here, you have wealthy man, and then you also have thief. This is a small message, or maybe for someone around you, but someone may have let their desires or their impulsiveness or something like that in some kind of way get the better of them. This could even have to do with finances. Interesting. Anyway, you have thief here. So you could be... I just heard I don't want something to rob my future. I don't know what that means. I'm getting a lot of weird messages, I'm going to be honest. There's a lot of different kinds of scenarios. And I hope that whoever's scenario, if you're with me, you're with me. Okay, this is going to be one of those readings, guys, I can already tell. That's going to be like, for me anyways, I know you guys always put everything together, you know, in your situation. But for me, it's just like there's just such a confusion about everything. You know, for me. But for y'all, there's like 3 different types of scenarios, possibly even 4 that I'm feeling. And all of it has to do with being robbed of something here and being in your head about that when it comes to your future in some kind of way. Okay? You've been expecting some sort of communication of what direction to go, or something that you've tried to maintain some sense of hope or faith in, and you're going to get something here that's going to give you evidence of making something official so that you can move on here with your future in some sort of way. Okay, so fit it to your scenario. I'm feeling so many things. Some of you, this might have to do with the home or something. You have a Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, some of you have made, this has been something that's really been keeping you stuck in a certain position. That's the King of Pentacles. Did I say the Knight? Capricorn energy. For some of you, this is someone that you're dealing with here. And there may be a lack of consistency, I heard in my head. Ooh. I don't know if y'all could tell, but I like sucked in some sage. So I don't know if this is something that you've had to cleanse yourself from, or somebody's trying to cleanse themselves from something here. 10 of Wands in the reverse is like letting go of a burden here. This has been maybe this thought or idea, something here you want to get off your chest, or somebody wants to get off their chest. This is something that you are expecting in a way, maybe intuitively. Oh. Man. Oh my gosh, my feet are tingling. This is some heavy energy right here. It's a 3 of Swords. I should have said what you're expecting. There's something here that y'all were expecting out of this. Like you were aware that this was going to be something that was... Either there's something... Some of you, this just has to do with separating yourself here from something. But there's... For some of you, that if this is connected to someone else or something else that has been stuck in a way, it's creating some pain or creating some kind of sadness around it. The 3 of Wands in reverse. Something doesn't happen the way that you want it to happen. There's something here that doesn't move in the direction. There's an inability for something to move forward or to expand in some kind of way. And that's something that is sad that's here. But it also is an opportunity to release something off your chest, some kind of a burden or something that's there. This has been like that inability for you to be able to move forward, or whatever's been holding you back. The 10 of Wands is like having heartbreak here when something doesn't expand or grow or can't in some way. And there may be someone expressing this to you, or you may be expressing this here to someone else. But there's an inability to step up, or for someone to be kind of like the way that they want it to be. This can also be that official person here as well with that King of Pentacles in the reverse. I'll take it. The Hierophant. Of course it would jump out of the deck like that. This is the Taurus energy that's here. There's a lot of something being solid, something like this is final. And there's a huge lesson that's here. This is what is official here as well with the Hierophant. For some of you, this is like, I feel like a lesson, but let's get some clarifiers just in case. Why is the King of Pentacles in the reverse? It's the Six of Swords in the reverse. This is like an inability, Six of Swords in reverse. An inability to be able to move forward or to move in the direction that you want because of, you know, a particular person or a situation that you can't, you know, you don't feel safe or stable here. You can't trust something here. This could also be someone. This is like somebody that's standing in your way from being able to move forward and to a calmer place or transition in the way that you really want as well. Why is the Ten of Wands in the reverse? It's like an inability to be able to push something forward in the way that you want. Why? The Star. Oh, I got a song just started playing in my head. A wish is a... What is a dream? Is a wish that you... Oh, it's... What is that song? It's a Disney character. Is that Cinderella? Does she sing that? Jiminy Cricket sings that. A wish is a wish that your heart makes when you're fast asleep. There's something here that may... That was so random, right? There's something here that may have something to do with a hope or desire, a wish here that you've had, where there's an inability to meet some sort of expectation, an inability for something to be able to transition, move forward, or push forward in some kind of way. There's Aquarius energy down there. Why is the Ten of Wands in the reverse? Temperance. Sagittarius energy. And M is here, which is a motherly energy. This is like somebody that wants to release something or get something off their chest even. This is somebody that wants to... This is also an inability to make something a reality or make peace or find peace with something, but it's someone that's on the search for that. Like they've been carrying something around here for a long time that they want to let go of, and it has to do with peace, making peace with something. So for you, some of you, this could even be you, like trying to, like you want to release some sort of burden or some sort of responsibility that you or weight that you've been carrying here, and find peace or comfort in doing so, in doing that. Or this is someone else trying to, they feel called, there's a feeling of feeling called to correct something or balance something out. You know, it's also connected to the Star because it's, you know, basically Temperance grabbing that star and putting it into the earth, making it into some sort of reality. Again, there's like this making peace with the inability to do so in that. Why is the Three of Swords here? This is a very different type of reading. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Golly. You see the heart. This is the Nine of Cups. Do you see the heart that he's holding in the picture? And then you have that Three of Swords there. This Nine of Cups is to clarify the Three of Swords. And the Nine of Cups is like that wish fulfillment, right? That desire that's here. It's what your heart here desires. It's kind of like Wizard of Oz, all of them. Like, what is it their heart really desires? And then there's this Three of Swords, which is like kind of explaining that there's some sort of separation or something that's here. There's a funny feeling behind this too. It's like something that you have to find peace with, or in some way you're kind of happy about this. It's a kind of a weird feeling, okay? It's kind of hard to describe. There's pain here, but there's also this sense of relief that's here because it gives you some sort of clarity that you really been needing, and you know that with this clarity that you can move forward and into acceptance or surrender, and that gives you some sort of like peace of mind, or gives you something to think about. Even though this is something that could be, you could experience some sort of pain or letdown or grief or loss in some way, there's still this underlining energy of like big relief of air, because you feel like now you are no longer in the place to where you can't see your future, but you see it clearly, which direction that you need to take. And I think that's the lesson here. But what's the Three of Wands in reverse? Actually, I want to take this. It's the Knight of Swords in reverse. This is called the TikTok card, by the way. It's almost like a ticking time bomb, you know, in reverse. This is basically like something shutting you down. So whatever it is that you have been in this place to where maybe you were hoping for some sort of action or some sort of movement here. Maybe you were hoping for someone. Queen of Wands. Maybe you're waiting to take action towards someone even. Or there's something like that here. This is Sagittarius energy. This is like feeling really confident and moving towards something, but with that Knight of Swords, you're holding back, and then it doesn't go, you know, the way that you anticipate for it to. But this Queen of Wands is still upright. So see again, it's that underlying energy of giving you the confidence to know which direction to go into. I feel. Why is the Hierophant here? The Five of Pentacles. There's that lack feeling. This might have to do with not going after what you want when you want it. Not everybody, okay? It might not be your lesson. It may be somebody else's. Five of Pentacles is Humpty Dumpty, you know. Maybe this is like somebody that's had like a lot of opportunities here that they've lost. Because of the story of Humpty Dumpty, sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. And all the king's horses and all the king's men put Humpty Dumpty back together again. There's something here with the Knight of Swords that either you were waiting for someone, or it causes you, some of you, I'm going to go off into that. Part of the lesson here, I feel like this is something about something causing you to go back into a depressive state or a loss of some sort. Like something was causing you to do that in some way. And this is what you've needed to kind of break yourself free from, really. The other thing was the Knight of Swords. It's kind of like I saw that as putting Humpty Dumpty back together again. So there's maybe someone here that you feel like kind of does that for you in some way. and that's not going in the direction that you want it to go. There's a lesson about the Five of Pentacles here. What does this mean? It's the King of Swords in reverse. It's not either not being honest when you have an opportunity here, not, and this may, remember, may not be your lesson. I don't know where you sit with this. Everybody's a little bit different. But this is Aquarius energy here again, which is, again, that star energy with that King of Pentacles, which may be the same person. But there's this inability to, this is like losing something because you don't speak up, or a loss around communication or not being honest. There's a lesson behind all of this. What's going to happen here moving forward? So either someone sabotaged themselves here, or there's some sort of rejection in some way that takes place, but it may be something that someone's already aware of, if that makes sense. How will you be feeling here in this situation? The Ten of Cups. Okay. Some of you, this may be about somebody else. For those of you, I have to send this message, okay, who are in like a third party situation here with these threes, this may have to do with news about someone else's situation and whether or not they are available in some way. Anyways, this Ten of Cups is, how are you going to be feeling? This is your heart's desire. That's what's happening here. And I know this reading, in these readings, guys, sometimes they can start off and they sound bad, but really the ultimate goal of what you've been asking, make sure that you're very careful about what it is that you actually ask from Spirit or the higher source, right? Because that's what you're putting out there. They're going to answer that question some way or another. And you may have been asking for an understanding so that you can move forward into a future. Like, I need to know, you know, the situation so that I can move ahead, or that I can transition or make some kind of change for myself. Or this idea of not wanting to lose something because you didn't communicate or speak up or say something here, you know. That's something that's there, and a lesson behind that as well. That Ten of Cups is saying whatever this is something that you've been asking for. It's going to put you in a good emotional place, but it may not be something you see right away. Okay. Judgment in reverse. This is something that you couldn't decide on. And it could have been that you asked for that guidance, you know, and they kind of, I mean, like I said, they ask you for guidance, and they'll bring their dragon here like she is. You know, that you'll have to slay, or that will be some kind of tower moment even for some of you. That's Scorpio energy. So whatever it is that you have been indecisive about, or you've been worried about others in some sort of way, these all came out together. There's the Fool. So there's that new opportunity. You have the Wheel of Fortune. There's again another opportunity. And the Two of Pentacles came out in reverse. So this is exactly what I already said. How are you going to feel about this? You're going to feel good about it, because it's going to give you what you needed in order to move into a brand new direction, and it's going to help push you to take some kind of risk or leap that you've been neglected to take. It's going to set you on a brand new path, and you have fate. This is like part of fate here for you. Like, this changes your fate too in some kind of way, I feel, because of this decision here that's been made, because you haven't been in a balanced place because of this, and this is going to put you, like, set you back right so that you're in alignment with your future here once again, and towards your happiness, right? What makes you happy. This is like freeing you, making you pure again, like this mushroom here. What does that new beginning here look like for pile 1? The Seven of Swords in reverse. Beware here. Beware. You're very cautious moving into this new beginning here for yourself. There is this, I know I'm taking a risk, but I'm going to be prepared for that risk. I'm prepared to take this risk here, to take this on. I'm being strategic. I'm being smart with this. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here at this new beginning? That is the Eight of Cups in the reverse. And it says, a wish upon a star. And I cannot make that up because that song came through, right? A wish upon a star. Is that Dorothy that sings that song? It's not. It's Jiminy Cricket, right? Anyway, sorry. Come back to it again. I was asking about the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Something here is faded for you to... There's something here that you're still attached to. It was some kind of idea or something that you dropped in the past. This is for somebody. There's some kind of idea that you had, that you were contemplating or thinking about, that you dropped in the past because of a potential expectation of some sort of future here. This is something here that you may revisit or pick back up. Something that you still have an emotional tie to, like the happily ever after of that. This can be some sort of desire or wish that you have that you will be choosing to go into, maybe to revisit in some way. I didn't ask for anything. But you have the Seven of Pentacles here. So this is something that's a long-term investment, like something that maybe you've already put some effort or time into this. Five of Cups in reverse. There's an energy here of moving on, acceptance and moving on, or moving forward, or getting over some mistakes, or getting over some loss. This is like investing in yourself as well, and giving yourself some time and patience while you move forward or move through this sadness that's here. You may move forward quicker than you realize. The Three of Cups. Some of you, this is getting back to like a social circle or a group, or maybe even a reunion here with someone. Give me some more information about the Seven of Pentacles. What are you telling me? Ace of Wands in the reverse. This is like taking some time to get your desire back here as well. You know, to recover from maybe rejection here for some of you, or something not going in the way that you anticipated. Just giving yourself some time to kind of sit with that. And this can also look in the way of loving what you have, you know, being grateful for where you are, what you do have, despite the loss. But sitting in that kind of place, giving yourself some time to heal. The Five of Cups in the reverse. This is the Four of Swords in the reverse. I was looking at the clock and stuff on this card. And he has roses on his chest. I don't know if that means something to somebody, but there you go. So the Four of Swords in the reverse is, again, whatever it is that I feel like you've been overthinking, overanalyzing, kind of going into that place. That is what you're moving on from. An inability to, like, you've been sitting on something, kind of reminiscing on it for way too long, and you're going to get through that. There's going to be a little bit of time of healing, though. But it's not I don't feel like a bad energy at all. I feel like that there's this, you may have a good support group around you here as well, or this could just be, well, let's see, Three of Cups. The Chariot in reverse. Yeah, this is like others helping you to pick you up in some way. People around you, support group, soul tribe, family, friends, whoever that is to you, around you here to help guide you or pick you back up in some kind of way. The Chariot in reverse can look like that, like needing others' help to get your faith going, you know, versus the fear that you may have in moving forward, because you do have that new beginning, but you are so cautious about it. So needing support or needing help here is something that's here. Why is the Ace of Wands in reverse? Because that can be an energy of just slowing down. The Tower in reverse. Yeah, for some of you, this is like taking time, like slowing down after that Tower moment, which I talked about that as a Tower, but Scorpio energy. Taking some time to rebuild, to give yourself what you need, and then the supportive energy that's here, and moving past overthinking about something and just relaxing here, you know. Yeah, the Ace of Swords in the reverse, the truth of things, what something is. If it's one way or another, you know, not knowing. This is like, we don't know what we're going to find or what the situation is, and finally giving that a rest and able to move on from that, you know, is something that's there. Whew, I'm tired, guys. Y'all's reading it's got some heavy energies in it. This is the Five of Swords in reverse. So whatever it is, and the Emperor's here with that Moon in reverse, something's going to be revealed to you. The information I'm telling you, or whatever it is that you need in order to understand where your future is, what your future is what's going to be revealed. And this is something official. This can even come in the way of, you know, a authority of some sort, or like a doctor or a lawyer or something like that as well, that you've been expecting anyway. Whatever you've been expecting is how it's going to play out. Whatever someone else here maybe is expecting is how it's going to play out, as far as someone official, right? This could, I keep getting doctor for some of you, but that's what that looks like for me for some reason with those glasses. Can't explain it. It just does. So that's Aries energy, and then you have Pisces there as well, or Cancer as well. Like this can be someone revealing something here to you, right? Something that you need to take, I keep hearing this, you need to take a rest or take a break from something in order to rebuild in some way. Anyways, that's an important message. It just keeps coming through in the background. So the Five of Swords here in the reverse is basically when you recover from a big conflict that you've been experiencing here. And I think for a lot of you, it has to do with which direction that something's going into. Everything's going to be revealed to you. Let's see what the future of that looks like. And then I'll move forward. What does the future of that look like? What do we need to use for that? I wasn't really prepared to ask that question. Dang it. What can the future look like when it comes to that? Let's get some of these actually. Because this message is really broad. It can be for a bunch of different things for you guys, okay? Okay. Can you give me an overall perspective of pile ones, what they don't see coming as far as the future of after this, what they don't see coming? Spread your wings, so you're going to gain confidence here that leads to freedom and growth. We have awakening here as well. A realization, shift, or discovery. We already tapped into that shift with that full energy and that Wheel of Fortune. What else? And success. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I think that we should stop right there. So whatever this is, ultimately you will get the understanding, desire, success, opportunity. That blindfold's going to be taken off for you to move into the direction that you need to move into. You're going to feel confidence here. You're going to be able to feel more freedom, even though if you feel like that's not the case, you will. It says you will ultimately have a shift in your realization here for some of you, or a shift in your reality in some way. And it's going to be successful. You will be successful in doing so, in doing this. And building up your confidence here, and in having that realization shift take place, or that whole reality shift happen in a successful way. You will feel successful here, but for some of you this may go in a, not everybody, but for some of you this may go in a way that you're unexpecting, like not the way that you intended, but it's also something that you were expecting at the same time, intuitively. Not everybody's message. Denial here with Thief. Failure to accept a situation, unhealthy cycles, and addictions. Resolving issues is in reverse. So there may be still something here that, and that we saw that time, like something here that still requires your time and attention. In order for you to break yourself free from some sort of cycle, or maybe even for some of you some sort of an addiction or obsession, or there's some unhealthiness in some way there. Not everybody's story, or maybe somebody around you, right? Or maybe it's just a failure to accept something fully and surrender. And this is what this denial of whatever this is what you're able to get over, move past, resolve. But it's something that's going to be a process, like healing. This is I'm going to get a postcard from Spirit. This was way different from what I was expecting. Way different from what I was expecting. I hope that y'all stayed with me. I don't know if there's a lot of different types of people that pick this particular pile with the obsidian pyramid there. But there's definitely a lot of different types of situations. Okay. I hope they all make sense to whoever needs to hear it. What does pile 1 need to know about this for their highest good? This is going to be a really important message here, this closing the reading, as far as advice goes, because this has not been something that you've experienced yet. Or at least not, some of you may be on a different timeline here, but at least not up until this point, because I'm looking into the future energies of stuff. So let's see. Unlock your magic. Dearest you, going the extra mile to achieve your dreams and putting in some overtime will reap big rewards. Now is the time for you to act, to stir up some energy and put those plans into action. There are many windows of opportunity that open but close quickly when you don't take the risk and go for it. Today, be confident that your hard work will pay off, and you'll feel that satisfaction and fulfillment of reaching your desired outcome. It might turn out even better than you expected. Isn't that amazing? Remember, however much work you're willing to put in, we will match it tenfold on our end. Everyone over here is rooting for you to win the game of life. So just do it. Loving you so much. So ultimately, at the end of your reading, what I gather from this is that this is overall going to be something that you may feel like in the moment sets you back. But it actually, what it does is it's pulling you back to kind of propel you forward. And it may not be coming in the way that is free of, for some of you, of pain. There is some pain that you'll have to experience to get kind of through this pulling back energy. But it is going to send you in a position to where you can really feel confident about yourself. You can really open up. You can feel more free because you're not in this place of the 8 of Swords, which is worry and anxieties even, or not knowing things, about your own future in a way. And you're going to have a big shift that will be successful here. And it's going to be something that it's even better from before. When you look at it and look behind you, you're going to say, you know what? I think even though that happened to me and it was not the best thing in the moment, it was actually the greatest thing that ever happened to me. Because if it wasn't for that situation, I wouldn't have felt the drive or that force to be able to take the risk that I really wanted to take a long time ago. I thought was a dream that was gone. And you're somehow successful in this. And it's a 10 of Cups. So for some of you, this could be like your fulfillment when it comes to your family or your friends, or how you feel around the people, like the stability or support group that you have. For some of you, this could be like a big wish or desire that you've always wanted, that you knew would be like something that would fulfill you, but maybe you thought that was a dream that was not going to partake or happen for you, So I feel really good here at the end of your reading, which is really awesome, because I wasn't you know, as much so feeling that way towards the beginning. So this has been one of those roller coaster type of readings. It kind of took us on a little bit of a journey here through the Alice in Wonderland and Wizard of Oz deck. Okay. Doctor's there again. For some of you, that's significant, okay? And then look, you have the doctor's there. And then you have this. Dre is there. And then you have this screwdriver here. So really like working on yourself or fixing something or taking some time for yourself is something that's here. And look, you have the heart with wings, which is like allowing your heart to, you're letting go of something here. I feel like that your heart was attached to in some kind of way. You're finally like releasing it. Some of you, this may have been like just healing from a past situation so that you can release yourself into accepting and enjoying and having that brand new opportunity. So that's where the timelines could be different for some of you. Okay, so we have DRE. C, Y, dry eye. I just heard in my head. You have U, S, H, and hush. I just heard for some reason. You have T, street. I heard shut the front door. We have that made me laugh. I don't know why. What else? It's also distracting me. I heard bath, read, cut is right there. I know there's more. I don't see. I know that there's like other stuff that's here, but I keep hearing I. I heard sure in my head. It's right there too. So screwed. I feel like I'm getting screwed. I don't know why I heard screwed. Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna hold this up here so y'all can see it. Oh, I just heard going through a little pain to get to the rainbow. So, which I see that here when I look down. That's what I saw that, and then that's kind of what I heard in my head. Is like going through some work or something like that in order to allow your to gain something, you know, with the heart with wings. Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave you here. So thank you so much for being here. Thanks for all your love and support, and also something about dreams for some of you. Maybe you've been dreaming a lot, or pay attention to your dreams, or something about your dreams is important. Anyway, okay. Thanks, guys, for being here. Thanks for all your love and support. I really appreciate y'all, and I hope to see y'all soon. Bye. Hey, Pop 2. So if you chose the Himmelite dice, whoop, almost dropped it. This is going to be your reading. So this is a protective stone, and funny story is the only thing I ever stole in my whole life was a Himmelite stone. When I was in the 3rd grade, this boy brought some to school, and he passed them around so everybody could see all of his rocks, and this was one of them, and I felt super drawn to it, and it's the only thing I ever stole, and I know now why that is, because it is it does help with psychic protection as well. And I was going through a lot of night terrors at that time when I stole that, so that would make sense. Not knowing what it was, obviously, now, but that story might resonate here for some of you in some kind of way. Like perhaps maybe with what you don't see coming, it's kind of like maybe that there's something here that you picked up on, you've gathered in some kind of way that you didn't know why at the time, but now you know why you needed it. Okay, anyway, let's see. Ancestors, the love and legacy of our DNA. This could have to do with this, what I just said, about like something to do with part of your legacy in some way or it's something to do with your DNA in some way, some kind of talent that you may have. For some of you, something that is in your family here maybe is an heirloom even, or something like that some of you are unaware of. It could be tangible with the tree, you know, something material, or it could be something to do with like your genetics in some kind of way. This is going to be a fun reading. I feel like it. We will see where this takes us, right? So, what you don't see coming. Let's see. And this is the, I don't know if I said this is the Halloween oracles. This is the Awakened Soul oracles. Mirror. Mirror. There could be for somebody here, for some of you, that you may see or understand that you may be mirroring, and it could be someone in your family in some way. Whether that's a good thing or not a good thing, you know. But the idea that you're having some sort of sense of self-awareness that's here. Also, for some of you, you may feel like you're on the outside looking in, like you're very different from your family in some kind of way. You feel, some of you may be missing family even, but you feel like you're like the odd one out in some kind of way. You feel different. Some of you, this may have to do with your talents. Maybe you feel like family may not understand what it is that, like who you are, what it is that you want. You feel, oh, I'm tapping into that one situation or scenario. For some of you, this is like, has to do with like a talent or something here that others don't understand. You feel like it's part of your DNA, like you feel like connected to whatever this is in some way, but perhaps maybe your family doesn't understand. And there's something also to do with a legacy being a part of this, like maybe an expectation of some sort. I don't know, whatever this is, even if this is something that you're really talented with, there's something to do with connecting to your ancestors here with this. Something to do with something about your ancestors being a big significant part of this that you're connecting with. And some of you has to do with creativity, some sort of talent. But your like present family that you're experiencing here, there's a disconnect with them. It's almost like you were born in the wrong like decade with your ancestors, like, or you're being born again, you know, like an old soul, you know, and you're having a hard time connecting with your maybe supportive group or friends or whatever this is. Okay. So how does that explain what you don't see coming? Let's see. What you don't see coming. You may also, so for some of you, be looking at your, and I don't mean this in a negative way, but you may be looking at your foundation or where you are, or something to do with history, like your history or cycle or pattern in your family in some way, and wanting to be different from that. Like you're kind of looking in the mirror at how you've contributed to that same function, that same pattern, that same cycle, maybe wanting to break yourself free from that cycle. This is what you don't see coming, is that perhaps you're getting to that point to where you are breaking yourself free here. This could be like an ancestral pattern that you are breaking yourself free from. Like you're seeing it for what it is, looking at it in the mirror of how you've also contributed to this in some way. And for some of you, in order to play out like your future in a way, you have to expand on or pull something out of the past, and it could be like an ancestral thing for some of you. Something to do with authenticity. You know, when you think about the ancestral line and there being any kind of a tear in that in some way, It's like the authenticity of the line is going to be resurrected in some way due to you, but you have to, like, it's weird feeling. It's a feeling of having to, like, overcome your family that you're with in order to get back an ancestral line that you once were. But somehow or another it's gotten messed up along the way. Like, you're putting it back into alignment. But the problem is here is you have to maybe go against your family, you know, or what they want for you, or the way that they are, like in their cycle in some kind of way, in order to break that, if that makes sense. Okay? This is somebody's reading. This is one of those readings where it's like, okay, this is one person's reading right here. Did y'all hear that noise in the background? Tell me more about this. What Paul 2 doesn't see coming. Okay, I'll take it. Kind of acting in here weird. Look at that community. I keep talking about family. Number 39. Some of you may be kind of moving in a different direction, location even. Just doing something way different. Doing something way different. I don't know why. I want to say for some of you may have been adopted, and even though you may have connected with your family, you always felt a little disconnected in some kind of way. Like there was a little piece of your history that you wanted to understand more. This is what you don't see coming, is that I think that you may get this experience here in some way. That is so specific. I can't even talk. 39 may be important here for some of you. Courthouse. This is making a decision here with this courthouse. Like you've already went through the pros and cons of everything. Number 23, 5 is a change. So it's like you're the change. Like you're going to be the change. Oh, that made me, that almost made me choke up a little bit. So for some of you, that's really important. Like this is something that you've been, it's just like a soul's journey, like a soul purpose that you're fulfilling in some way. It feels very fulfilling. To the point of like choking me up, you know, a little bit about it. Like I feel a little bit choked up about this, you know. 23 may also be important. Maybe the day, like the 23rd. False person. This is the second time that I have seen this. So it's like whatever you feel like that you've been, it's like you've been having to portray someone else. Not portray. Like, is that how you say it? Now that I said it that way, it sounds different. Like you've always been having to maybe pretend even, or do something in someone else's way, or do something by the book or tradition, but you've always had this like desire to play something out differently, but you haven't quite sure know how to do that or what that was. And you're going to get that opportunity to make those changes. Like you're the one that's changing. Instead of saying you're going to do things, you actually do the things. Instead of trying to be someone that you're not, you're actually just going to play it out and be who you want to be here. You know, it's like that kind of stuff that's taking place here. It's a really good feeling. Yeah, poverty. The what was I going to say? The 6 of Swords? Anyway, 6 and a child just popped out as well, so that may be important in some way. Don't know how, but there you go. A black cat as well. This is like leaving something behind. There's the bottom of the deck being poverty is like a lack mentality, and it could be for some of you, you're leaving that mentality. Like living in a mindset, like a deficient mindset in some kind of way, you know, like you're leaving that mentality in the past. Like this is what has been part of maybe an ancestral line of some sort. It's like you don't want to mirror the same pattern, so you're changing that pattern. I am going to use the Pulp Fiction. The Pulp Tarot for you guys. Anyway, that might be important. I don't know. That is the number 8 there as well. Which is strength in tarot, you know, the number 8. There's the Hierophant with Temperance. Taurus and Sagittarius. Yeah, having the strength to make something a reality. It says 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land, and part man, part woman, all angel. So yeah, it's like finding your strength, just like the number 8 is that strength card in tarot, finding your strength here to make something happen, to make something a reality, to ground something, to straighten something out, you know, to give others peace in some way. You know, that's something that's there. Okay, I like where we're going with this. let's keep moving along. Especially that, the Knight of Pentacles. Some of you, this may result in some sort of like security, you know, security with your finances, stuff that you've been conflicted about, some kind of security there, like a comfortability that's there. It's providing comfort in some sort of way. This could even be like you being comfortable in your own skin kind of thing, you know, you being comfortable within who you are and being authentic and true to that, despite the way others, you know, desire you to fulfill your life. Okay. What? Okay. Oh. Okay, well, I don't know how to take this card now. I mean, I feel like this may be you going back and forth with some things here. It's the 9 of Swords. I'm actually going to put it back in the deck. I didn't ask a question when it came out anyways, but the 9 of Swords is like worries, you know, so maybe you've had some sleepless nights. Maybe you go back and forth with it too. Like one day you're like feeling like, oh, you're not worried that much about it. You're being yourself or living your life in some kind of way. And, you know, in the next day you're worried like crazy about something. Okay. So what does pile 2 not see coming? What does pile 2 not see coming? You have the 8 of Pentacles. This might have to do with work. There it is. Look at that. Yes, ma'am. I say ma'am because that is the Queen of Pentacles, but it can be either. This is just being in a place to where you really are embodying that, doing what you know you need to do for yourself, what you feel guided. This can have to do with work, what it is that you want to do for, and he's painting, you know, what it is that you're doing here for work in some kind of way. This Taurus energy for me can be Capricorn or Virgo here, but it's like being sure of something, like you're sure of something here. Working on something and being sure of that. This is also bringing in abundance, right? You've worked really hard for this. What do they not see coming? Some of you, this may be an offer here from someone. You have a Knight of Swords here when I said that. Some of you may be offered an opportunity, some sort of career change or job or something here that's going to pay big. You know, they're going to take good care of you here. This could also be you taking care of others even. That Knight of Swords that's there is taking action towards this. You have that's kind of different. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You take action towards this. You don't want to lose this opportunity. You're going against the grain here. The Lovers. For some of you, this is something that you went against the grain here, and it actually put you in you went against whatever was the normal, and it worked out, or it's working out in your favor here. This is, for some of you, this is progressing or moving towards some sort of foundation or commitment here, or someone even, because you want to act quickly here. You don't want to lose the opportunity to have this, that you feel like with this Lovers here, Gemini energy, that really connects with you. Like this is either someone or a situation that you feel like this really aligns with you here with the Lovers. It's about being in alignment to something that you love or someone that you love. Feeling like it's like that meant to be kind of feeling that's there, right? Making that choice for yourself. Why is the 8 of Pentacles here? Something's paying off. Ten of Cups in the reverse. Whatever it is that you've been working on as far as, and this is family, this can be like, despite the lack of support, you know, nobody supported you here in this, or nobody's been supporting you here with this, with your work or whatever this is. They weren't supportive here with how you were moving forward or progressing, or something like that is there. Or for some of you, this is something that you had to do that wasn't fulfilling you in some sort of way, right? Queen of Pentacles. For others of you, this is working towards some sort of fulfillment. Maybe despite some sort of loss here. Queen of Pentacles. There's that Six of Swords. In reverse, though. This can be someone helping you, giving you something, or helping you with a transition of some sort. If this is like a mother thing, it can be someone that for some of you, this has to do with, you could be helping like a mother out or something like that. Give me a card for that. Or someone could be helping you out. The Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so if you've been asking here for help in some sort of transition here, I think that you're going to be getting the help that you've been asking for, whatever that means to you guys. If not, you're going to be, whatever you've been, like somebody's been procrastinating moving forward or getting to a calmer place or something to that nature, this is what's going to be changing. Someone's offering you an opportunity here. For some of you, this is an opportunity to move for some of you, this is an opportunity to actually an opportunity to get to a calmer place, or this is a choice that you made. And you've grounded yourself here with this. It may have been something that, like the Page of Pentacles can be like someone offering you something here maybe you didn't fully desire or want to do. But you knew in order for you to get to like a safe or stable place, you had to kind of move through that. Why is the Knight of Swords here? This is 3 cards with that Knight of Swords. It's the, well, nope, I'm going to do it like this. The Sun in reverse, the Ace of Wands in the reverse, and the Seven of Wands in the reverse. This was like, you weren't happy. Some of you already did this, but others of you, you weren't happy. Leo energy here with the Sun in reverse. This is like, maybe others were disappointed in your decision here, or they just, like you try to defend like the actions that you were taking or the direction that you were taking, and there was maybe others that were disappointed here with that. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Like this could be like, I didn't have any help here in this. I did this all on my own, you know. This can also be being sad here that others aren't happy for you. This can be somebody giving up on something. Like you don't have to fight for clarity here in something, or constantly fight to be happy, or fight for understanding, or fight for something here. I'm gonna come back to that. Like you're taking action here, and you don't want to have to defend the action that you're taking. But it's because you don't want to lose this opportunity here. Or this is, some of you, this is past energy. You've already done this. And this is like, now you're understanding what has transpired since you make that decision. Why is the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse? Page of Swords. So there's a message here. It could be a promise as well. But this is like, can be a message about like you may lose an opportunity. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why I keep saying that, but maybe for some of you, this part hasn't occurred yet. Timelines are different here. But this can, for some of you, be like another opportunity at something. But I feel like for a lot of you, this is like a message that it says, this can be like, you don't want to lose this opportunity here. So you send some sort of message, or they send you some sort of message about this. I feel like this is something that you, either you didn't want to miss out, or you don't want to miss out on this. And this was like the right decision. This is strange. I'm going to have to pull this back together. Why is the Lovers here? The Ten of Swords with the Lovers. For some of you, this is a decision to end something here. Give me one more card for that. The Six of Cups in the reverse. This can be like, for some of you, this just has to do with what we've been talking about. With the Six of Cups, it can be like history, like your past or your childhood in some way. And some of you may be ending toxic relationships, you know, or ending some sort of bad memories that you've had. Ending this need to carry some kind of emotional baggage around when it comes to a decision that you've made here within the past. Finally being able to kind of move forward with that because you see that that was the best decision for you. Let's go back through this. I need to explain this better. I feel confused because there was one scenario that was real heavy, and then I kind of worked my way into something else. So let's see what you don't see coming. What do they not see coming? What do they not see coming? That Ten of Cups in the reverse. The Queen of Cups in the reverse. For some of you, this is someone that you let go of. You're working something out here with someone, perhaps. You've been working on detaching here from an outcome. Some of you, this has to do with you've been working emotionally to detach from an outcome, or maybe to break yourself free from some sort of codependency. And for some of you, this has to do with toxic relationships, like a repetitive history of toxic relationships you're breaking yourself free from. For others of you, this may have to be just working on detaching from the outcome here, not being so emotionally invested in what you feel like how something needs to play out, or this is someone else's desire that you are no longer emotionally attached to what they desire for you, but now you're moving forward with what it is that you desire. You may have been procrastinating this transition here because of someone here as well. What is the Page of Pentacles in the reverse? The Fool in reverse. You may have been procrastinating moving forward here until you felt comfortable or safe, or that's something that's here. If that's the case, then this is like, you're going to understand why you've needed to do that. Why is the, give me one more for that Knight of Swords. What you don't see coming, pile 2. Two of Cups in reverse. For some of you, this is, you're separating here from either a person or a type of relationship. No longer dealing with this false person here. No longer dealing with all the toxicities of things. Some of you may be seeing someone for who they are. Kind of like seeing someone's true colors here. This is... Some of you, I am getting a very clear message here. Okay. Some of you may be getting some sort of information here that someone's been holding on to, pertaining to taking a risk, or someone taking a leap, or someone being foolish here in some sort of way. And with this information that you're getting, it's going to help you to take the action that you need to separate yourself from a disappointing situation where you no longer can fight for this. Whatever this information is, it gives you, like, there's no way either you can walk away from this, or there's no way that you can continue to fight for something. And for some of you, there may be a lost opportunity here, or there's an opportunity that you just don't want to lose, even if that goes against what someone else wants for you or what someone else wants. Okay? What is the Page of Swords? The Chariot. This is a decision that you're making for yourself based off of what you know is right for you. The Chariot is Cancer energy. So you're protecting yourself here as well emotionally, with either I have to act because I don't want to lose this opportunity despite what my family or friends or whatever someone thinks, or now I have the information that I need, that I know that this relationship is not going to go in the direction that I want. I can no longer fight for this. I need to do what's best for myself here, even if that looks in the way of losing this, what I felt like was a golden opportunity for me, right? The truth is in front of your face, you know. Or I need to focus on myself, work on myself here, and what it is that truly brings me emotional fulfillment, and detach from the outcome in a way to where I can no longer keep myself stuck in toxic relationships like everyone else around me has. You know, like breaking that ancestral line. Tell me, some of you, I'm not going to lie, there is some sort of betrayal here when it comes to past energy. A betrayal in the past. Yeah, the Queen of Wands is in reverse as I say that. For some of you, you may get some sort of information here about someone that maybe sent a message, or there's something foolish here that was done in some kind of way. We'll see how that comes. Queen of Wands in reverse with the Six of Cups is someone's not going to be happy here. Or this could be a third party energy, right? But you do have three actually out on the table. But I feel like these two are you. If that's the case, you're the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, which is Taurus for me, and Cancer energy. This is Sagittarius down here. Can be a fire sign or someone that's in there like more distorted feelings. So their insecurities are playing out in some way. Or this could be someone from someone's past where there was some sort of betrayal here. A choice was made to betray someone. That Queen of Cups in reverse can be someone that could come across as being jealous as well. So if you're getting this information from a third party energy, it could be that person is, you know, wanting to create that problem. For some of you, this could be ending the emotional baggage that you've been carrying here of the past, of not feeling good enough or not feeling like you can accomplish something because of what everyone else has been telling you here, and then making that choice for yourself because you align with that and moving forward. What is this? The Three of Pentacles in reverse. But for some of you, that other message here about a lack of commitment, someone not being committed is here. This is what you don't see coming. This is what you don't see coming. Okay? What advice? Someone may have went back to a situation or something that's here. What advice do you have? What advice do you have here for Paul 2 about what they don't see coming? What advice do you have? The Five of Cups in the reverse. This is moving on past disappointments, acceptance, letting go. The Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is also here with the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Wands. And it's there to clarify with the Sun and that Knight of Swords. So that's the action. As far as advice goes, this has to do with moving on. Continue forward. Continue going. This is releasing this disappointment and continue moving forward here towards your goals or your wishes or your dreams or whatever this is. It's like either someone would get over it or you're going to move past it. Yeah, look at this. Justice, Libra energy. Yeah, I feel like this is justice for you guys. I feel like you're getting justice here in the end. And this is their advice to you. Continue moving forward because this is justice. That is fairness. Moving on, accept, surrender. Five of Cups in the reverse. Four of Cups in the reverse. If this is some sort of rejection or you feel that way, or I don't think you're even going to look at it like that. I just think that you have this understanding in yourself of what you need to do for yourself here, and it like puts everything into perspective for you. You may have been putting something off here, a new beginning. You may have been putting something off here, kind of taking your time as well, because you didn't know why, like my stone I told you in the beginning, my story about when I was little. You didn't know why you were stealing time or taking your time, but you just felt more comfortable doing that with that Queen of Pentacles. You felt like you needed to. And now you're going to understand why you felt that way. You didn't know what was going to happen, but you did feel that way for a reason. And you're going to understand and see why it was that you needed to take your time in that. Because you needed to be in this energy that you're in, where you have this determination that whatever's going to happen, it's like you're not going to pretend here in any kind of way. And you're going to accept whatever, whoever thinks whatever and is doing whatever, and you're going to surrender and release it and let go of it. You're not thinking about the disappointments as much. You're not thinking about the sadness. You're not thinking about all this. This is like, okay, what's done is done, or what I need to do, and you move forward towards justice. Eight of Wands. Keep moving. That's their advice. Keep moving. The High Priestess, even if you don't know what exactly is in the future, it's better than where you are in the present. And this is what you know. That's what you know. I might not know exactly what's going to happen on the other side of this, but I know it's better than where I'm sitting because I don't like the experience that I've had up until this point. So I have to make this decision, or I have to move in this direction for myself. And maybe it's that you're having to move away because you don't know, or you can't trust, or you just intuitively, you feel like that's what you need to do. Well, that's justice here. There's that Knight of Swords. We're going to end on that Knight of Swords. King of Cups is in reverse at the bottom with that Queen of Cups right there. So there's your counterpart energy, perhaps. It's maybe you and someone else emotionally, you're not on the same page. Maybe this is someone here that's been manipulative towards you, or this could even be family as well. With that Ten of Pentacles being under that in reverse. This is someone, and that Nine of Pentacles is there. This is that independence, right? That pre-Empress energy, where maybe there's someone here emotionally that's doesn't align with you, and they can't offer you that emotional. This is someone that you feel like you can't offer you emotional support or emotional security in some kind of way. Or you're just not happy doing whatever it is that you're doing. And you're feeling confident in changing that, moving forward. Whatever it is that you've been in your head about, you've been feeling anxious, you've been feeling worried, you've been wondering, you've been having sleepless nights, whatever this is that you've been going back and forth with, justice is going to prevail here with this. You're going to get what you need in order to move towards where you know you're being called to move towards, what's best for you. Okay. What now? It's hard to just cut it off like that. Where's the, yeah, I'm going to use these. I use these in the other pile as well, but I'm feeling called to something a little bit different here for you guys. And then we'll get a postcard from Spirit as well, okay? There's somebody here for some of you that has not been being real with you. This is like a false person that could be revealed to you. And it may be somebody that's close to you. It may be somebody that you even know pretty well, or that you're with. And this could also be like wanting to break that ancestral line, or that with toxic relationships, you know. Maybe breaking some codependencies there. What does pile 2 need to know about what's coming towards them? A leap of faith. Yeah, you're going to have to take a risk here. Yeah, you're stepping into the beauty of the unknown. That's what I was saying earlier. You don't know exactly what's in front of you, but what they're saying here is you don't need to know what's in front of you. You just know that staying there or in that place that you are is not what's best, not what's right, not what you need. You're going to get that evidence of that. Yeah, deception. False illusions, guys. Scarcity mindset, falling into bad habits. Somebody's been telling you this can be like somebody telling you, like if you tell somebody you're going to move somewhere and they start to tell you all the negative things about that place, so you don't want to move there. It's like they have their own motive here in some kind of way. This is maybe something that you figure out about someone. Could be even just family saying that. You know, they tend to do that. They want to keep us close. Something like that you're breaking yourself free from. For others of you, there is someone that has been creating some kind of false illusion around a relationship here that you're going to wake up to if you haven't already. We have rest. And some of you may actually get tangible evidence of that, okay? We have rest, listen to your body, mentally and physically unwind. And then you also have embrace at the bottom. Find peace with your current state of being. This is what you're desiring. This is why you're taking this risk or leap. And there's some kind of deception here over this that you're walking away from, whatever that means to you. And then you have rest here, where you can actually get into that place of peace of mind, where you know and understand why something played out in the way that it was supposed to. You feel comfortable. You feel like you're doing what you're called to do. It's like that big sign of relief, and you're embracing the experience of where you are because you know it's going to lead you to the peaceful place that you're wanting. Okay? Let's get one of these. What do you want to say to pile 2 about this advice, please? It says, your vibration is rising. Yeah, number 43. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you. You are evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. That's what I keep feeling here. It's like this like going up, this build up. Like this is all like happening because you are leveling up in some kind of way. You know, you are going through this growth. You've grown so much out of this, and you're taking that risk and leap because you have that confidence in yourself, and you feel capable, right, to just let go or move forward. For some of you, this is really like you're not attaching your desires to someone else's, or you're not you're detaching from an outcome of a ultimate wish fulfillment, right? Which is allowing things to unfold naturally. It's like you're releasing that need to control, perhaps. Okay. What do you want to say to Paul 2? What's their overall message? We have, you are magical. Okay. Dear you, you're in such good shape right now that we're all doing the happy dance. In this moment, you have the power to make a choice to get with Spirit and co-create a miracle. You may wonder where this is all going, but if you want to manifest your desires for your highest good, you need to stay focused on the now. All power is in the present moment. Ask yourself, what are your dominant thoughts now? What belief are you motivated by? Do you have clarity right now? How is your conscious contact with the divine? Are you plugged in, or are you trying to do life all by your small self? Get rid of the negative energy now. Resentments be gone. Forgiveness and love enter. Please, you can do your life beautifully and create your most powerful future right now, right here, in this moment. Aren't you thrilled to know that you have a huge cheering crowd over here? Love and hugs always. Yeah. In this moment, find peace in your current state of being, taking a risk, stepping into the beauty of the unknown. There's something here that you're being called to move, a direction that you're being called to move into that may be unfamiliar or out of your comfort zone in some way, but it's also the direction that is for your highest good, and that's what they're saying here. This may not just affect you, it could 4 times, okay, those were hidden, 4 times, so it could affect you in a way of, for other people, but 4 is like Cancer energy. It's about home and stability and comfort and security and all that, so may protect others as well in some kind of way, maybe in the future. Okay, so you have the 2 birds here, which is that communication may be coming in, some kind of communication or letter or message may be coming in from someone that helps bring you faith. Maybe you've been the one sending messages, like this can be like prayers. There's that there's the crab, there's that Cancer energy, that home, like the number 4. So Cancer energy could be really relevant here. Something could happen around Cancer season, which is the end of June, end of July. You have a Z, a K, an X, a 8, a 2, that's 10. 82 could be relevant, 84 could be relevant. 28, 24. 10 is a cycle that's closing, so you have another K and E. Okay. There's not a whole lot here, huh? There's a whole lot of nothing here. Let's see. What else? The 2nd house is possession, so this may again have to do something materialistic wise for some of you. Or like what it is that you want, what do you want to have? What's important to you? Yeah. 8 is also life and death. Scorpio energy. So, which could be relevant here. That's the end of October and November, which is coming up. So this could happen during that time. I don't know why I'm going into that, but this is also about like that shift or that change that's going to take place when it comes to this decision that you're making. It's like you'll be sitting at a crossroads and you'll have to make a decision to take some sort of action towards what it is that brings you that security, stability, and that's where you're moving towards, okay? Okay, so here you go, guys. Oh, don't you hate that? You get them all settled and then that happens. Okay, So thanks so much for being here. Thanks for all your love and support. I hope this helps. Good luck to you guys with this, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Okay, pile 3. So if you chose the clear quartz here, and then also I have pre-picked here the Awaken oracles and Awaken Soul oracles, and then the Halloween oracles as well. So this is going to be what is coming, not what's coming towards you. What you don't see coming, okay? Well, I guess could be coming towards you, though. That might be a message here for you. But this clear quartz here, I didn't realize it, but I actually picked all protective stones, which is the clear quartz. The clear quartz is like protective when it comes to the mind, like seeing something clearly, helping you to see the truth of something, to be clear-minded, to be understanding. So that could tie into your reading, needing to protect your mind in some kind of way, or needing to be clear-minded, or in a clear mindset here, okay? Clear mindset is what is, I feel like, coming to mind the most with that, but we'll see how that goes into everything else. Skull of light, illumination. Yeah, that's what yeah, I know y'all might not believe me, but I really don't look at these until you get into your reading, because that way the messages come through, they're fresh. Because I'm seeing it for the first time, and this is actually a card I'm seeing for the very first time. But the skull of light here with illumination. So I feel like you're going to see something clearly here, being illuminated to something. We'll come back to that. What you don't see coming, illumination. Song is here. See how she has her sound bowls, and you have these 2 candles here. It's kind of like being at a crossroads, you know, the 2 of Wands. You have a red cardinal here as well, which could represent something for someone, but this is also like spirit or past loved ones. Someone being around you that's trying to help you or trying to illuminate something here to you. This is kind of a different kind of message, but I am feeling like with all these sound bowls, the way that she's looking at them, she's in such a meditative state, and it could be that, you know, spirit has been trying to get your attention here. You've been more in this state of trying to just be clear-minded, trying to not hyper focus on anything, and just continue to move forward in the direction that you feel like is best for you, you know. But you may be unaware that there's something that's here that you need to be shown, some kind of light that needs to be shined on something that spirit's been trying to get your attention, or, you know, past loved ones even, or something here has been trying to get your attention about this, but you've been just in this state of mind of just being calm, being cool, collected, you know, not trying to overanalyze or overthink something. That's an interesting kind of way I'm seeing this card. You may have just been like stuck inside of your comfort zone. You know, it's just kind of riding something out. Waiting to be illuminated even. I just heard that song, There's a Bird on My Shoulder. So you may have been knowing that something was going to be illuminated to you soon, you know? Okay. These are the paper cards. We're going to use these to get more. I'm very quiet too. Like, I am really feeling on this energy here of just being very calm, cool, and collected. Maybe this is something that you're trying to be in, you know, when this comes towards you. What you don't see coming. Maybe some of you may surprise yourself at how calm, cool, and collected you are with whatever this is. Okay, what is this for pile 3? What do they not see coming? What do they not see coming for pile 3? Wealthy man, number 13. And then toil and labor, number 38. I want to get the last one before I go into this, okay? Let me get one more. They gave me two. But we had it like this. Ooh, some of you, this has to do with the father figure. With concern and pathway underneath that. There's someone here, maybe someone you look up to, someone that's older than you perhaps, or someone that maybe a father or father figure, or a boss even, or a higher authority in some way. There's someone here that you're concerned about this person, or they're kind of concerned about you and the path that you're on, with the number 35 and pathway being here. This could be someone that you're concerned about, you know, and it may be you're concerned about them because of work. This can be someone that is around you that is worried about the path that you're on, maybe when it comes to your work, where you're focused in, where you're putting your time and energy into. This is like maybe even someone that just wants to give you advice on what path you should be taking here. This could also represent just you and being concerned about the path that you're on and being unsure of that. Maybe you've been working towards some sort of abundance here, or trying to gain some sort of accomplishment here with the wealthy man. This is interesting. Okay, the bottom of the deck is Journey, number 10. I'm getting someone coming towards you, okay? I am getting that. I can't kind of see around it. I kept trying to kind of see it in a different way, but I am seeing that, someone coming towards you. It's like you've been waiting for something to change. For some of you, this may have to do with work, you know, or what it is you're working towards. And it may be because you're concerned about someone. This journey could represent going on a journey. Occupation is under that. You know, this could represent, for some of you, having to, you know, this could be like working long distance, or having to go on a journey for work, or something like that is there. And journeying venturing off into something new, you know, or something like that is there. Okay, let's keep going. I am feeling a lot of father energy here, guys. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of feeling of that. And you could be the father, you know. You could be a father and you're trying to figure out what occupation would be best for you. Or this could be someone that you're married to or you're with, that they're concerned or focused on the path forward, and maybe moving, being a part of that, or a journey ahead being a part of that in some way. Illumination is coming here to you about perhaps which path you should be choosing. This may come through in the way of an opportunity with a career or work in some way, with a message that's there as well. So you may get some kind of message here about an occupation, but you're going to have to go to do that. And you're concerned about that path, taking that path. You may be looking for guidance or some advice on this from someone that's maybe experienced this before, or there's someone that's wanting to give you advice about this, and what it is that you're really investing into, or how you're investing. Or this is just, you're concerned about maybe even leaving someone behind in some way. Tell me about this, what you do not see coming. What do you not see coming? What do you not see coming? This could be somebody around you too that's having to go away here for work in some kind of way. What do you not see coming? And you may be concerned about this path that they're on. What do you not see coming? For pile 3, what do they not see coming? This is calm, cool, and collected, so that would explain why you have to be calm, cool, and collected, right? You have a Page of Swords, so there's the message. What does 10 of Pentacles? This is a message of to gain some sort of fulfillment here, financial fulfillment, you know. This could be about family as well, of course, with the 10 of Pentacles. This can be about a move or stability or structure of some sort, right? Something that's solid or secure. Tell me more. Someone's sending a message here about your stability. Queen of Swords. Libra energy. The Fool. There's communication that's here, a truth, clarity here about taking a risk, wanting to discuss, wanting to talk about this. Taking a risk, taking a leap. Queen of Pentacles. Towards committing to something. Towards a foundation. Towards a commitment. Is this what you don't see coming? Interesting. Why is the Page of Swords here? What's this message? Tell me more about this Page of Swords. Justice. There's some kind of someone that's coming in trying to balance the scales, right? Trying to give you some sort of fairness or some sort of real opportunity here in some way. Trying to do you justice here. They're sending in this message here, trying to give you something good. I feel like for some of you this could be like a raise, but you have to travel for that. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? The Six of Wands in the reverse. This can be like you're not getting recognition here for how much you've contributed to something, or you don't know if something's going to be successful here or not. But the opportunity's still there. You may feel like you are not getting the full recognition here. Why is that Queen of Swords here? Page of Pentacles. If this is like a career thing, it's like you're not getting the full, it's like not getting a full raise. You have to do something in order for that to be fulfilled or come to fruition. And it may have to do with traveling here for some of you. It's like the Queen of Swords is bringing the justice, you know. Offering you some sort of new beginning here, Page of Pentacles. But it's risky. Why is it risky? Why is the Fool here? The Ten of Cups. It may risk. Okay. This is what I'm seeing here, guys. You may have an opportunity for a new financial beginning or something solid here. Or this could be like a move or something like that. You're getting something here that you've worked for, that you've wanted. But you're going to have two different pathways that you can go down, and you're concerned here about which path is right for you, because you may be putting your emotional stability that you currently have at some sort of risk by doing this. So it's like you're going to be faced with a decision about taking this opportunity to have this new beginning, but there's going to be some sacrifices or some risk that's involved when it comes to, this could be like family or with the Ten of Cups, or emotional fulfillment at in some way. Like you could disappoint others, or there could be disappointments here. You know, that's what you're risking, is the Ten of Cups, if you take this direction. But you have a Queen of Pentacles. What is the Queen of Pentacles? The King of Wands. So this could be a counterpart here. Someone offering you something. This is Leo energy, Taurus energy. Tell me more about this King of Wands. The Judgment in reverse. Yeah, this is somebody that's going to give you a choice. For others of you, this could be like outside factors playing a part and feeling right about the situation. and having to overcome that or go against other people's opinion in some kind of way. For others of you, this is like someone that's expressing that they're having to make a judgment call, or they want to make some sort of judgment call, but it's based off of your decision how it will play out. That's Scorpio energy. Tell me more about the King of Wands, please, with that Scorpio energy there. Two of Cups in the reverse. Somebody may be you may be faced with the ultimatum here for some of you. You may have been wanting this too. You may have been asking for this to play out in this way of where it gives you some sort of final outcome, because this illumination, what you don't see coming. This is someone that's like you're having to decide here, maybe about a relationship or about a connection. It's kind of backing you into a corner. You either can go one direction or the other, or someone else's, you are the deciding factor here for someone else in some way. What do I mean by that? Well, what's justice? This message here with justice. You got the Lovers in reverse. Whether or not you can trust a situation is definitely something that's here. This is a choice that you're going to be faced with. It's like lingering in a space to where I don't know if I can trust making this decision or not. I know I've needed to decide though, but I don't know if I should go with A or B. And then being kind of backed into a corner to where, okay, now you have no choice. You can either go, it's like caving in on you in a way where you have to choose either this way or that way. And there's an opportunity to have some sort of conversation here, and it has to do with a journey or an opportunity to journey, and how that's going to be played out, and there being some kind of risk that's being taken as far as an emotional, like taking a risk towards emotional stability or emotional fulfillment or a wish come true in some kind of way. You're faced with a choice, and someone else is asking you to make this choice. Does that make sense? Why is the Six of Wands here in reverse? The Devil. Someone is attached to a specific outcome of what it is they see for themselves or what they desire. And they may be playing out of their ego here a little bit, and it might override emotional stability. This is like very important for this person to maintain this financial stability, or like a goal or a dream that they have to build this. There's some kind of a desire, heavy desire that they have to have this financial security with wealthy man here. Something to do with this. It's their ego that's driving them though. It's playing off of these insecurities of how they feel about themselves. Interesting. And so there's this being, this is that energy we talked about here. Calm, cool, and collected. When it comes to this information that you're getting. Page of Pentacles. Or an apology even. Page of Pentacles. The Four of Wands. This can also look in the way of an opportunity to have a new beginning here. This Four of Wands can be an event, a get-together, a reunion, a foundation, a marriage, commitment, an opportunity to have something grand, right? There's like a conversation about this. Why is the Ten of Cups here? What is the Ten of Cups? See, it's funny in this card because there's monkeys in the trees and they're all looking kind of confused. Like they don't know what's from what. Which is strange because it's the Ten of Cups. So it's almost like you take a risk on this maybe be what you're looking for or may not be what you're looking for. Like you would take a risk on your own clear thinking when it comes to what your emotional fulfillment is. It's like fulfilling someone else's wish, but it's very materialistic. And you may be sacrificing your own, you know? Why is the Ten of Cups here? The Two of Pentacles in reverse. That's not feeling good about, like that's what I described here. It's not feeling good about where you are, trying to balance out ideas or trying to find balance or find peace with taking a risk or taking a leap towards that. This can also represent having to drop something where there could be an opportunity to take a risk here towards emotional fulfillment, but you're having to drop this in order to focus on some kind of foundation. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. You will have to make some sort of decision here around a commitment. What's the alternative? The Knight of Cups. Well, yeah, the Two of Swords. You're gonna have to make a commitment here with someone in a decision to move in a direction. Someone here is going to offer you some sort of commitment in something, and you're going to have to decide what that looks like for you. If that will work for you or not. That's what it is. And it may be that it's fulfilling someone else's wish, and you're kind of having to let go of your own fulfillment here in order for them to play theirs out, you know? But you're going to be faced with the decision. If you've been concerned about which path that you want to take or you need to take, this is going to give you that direction that you're looking for. What's going to happen here moving forward? You have Capricorn energy, Gemini, Libra, lots of Libra actually. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio energy there. What's going to happen here moving forward? What's going to happen here after this moving forward? Well, you have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse and the Three of Cups. For some of you, this is like letting go of a relationship but maintaining a friendship. Choosing to move in a different direction. For others of you, this is, well, hold on. Not seeing like hold on. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. The Tower and the King of Cups. Huh. That's not what I was expecting. You know how I said calm, cool, and collected earlier? To me, that's the King of Cups and the Tower. But I also feel like that this is some kind of an understanding or expression of maybe possibly how someone feels or how you feel. But this is also that calm, cool, and collected feeling here. It's like the King of Cups, Scorpio energy. This is big Scorpio energy, by the way. Remaining calm here through this storm, this tower. What's the underlining energy of that? Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. Meanwhile, feeling left out in the cold. So let's go back a little bit. The Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles. It's like seeing an opportunity, but not being able, having to go on a break, a pause, or not being able to see how it can grow, or it's not moving in the right direction, right? With the Three of Cups can be a conversation. That Nine of Cups in reverse can be a conversation about not being happy, you know, or something not being what you want. I feel two people going in a different directions. And this is what I feel. I feel like somebody here is asking the other person to sacrifice something so that they can accumulate or gain some sort of security. So they're asking them to sacrifice what their passion or desire or wish fulfillment is in order for them to play that out. And it may be that that person is not in a place to where they trust the situation enough to see the fairness play out here, or the willingness to put the time in with that. And so it's like someone offers you this decision. You have to make this decision. And the truth of this is there's some sort of understanding that there's an inability to see a future here. And someone having like a conversation, an emotional conversation about the lack of happiness there or fulfillment in that, or it's not what they desire. You have a Six of Pentacles here in reverse. The Five of Cups. Like it's not fair, it's not balanced. The two of you don't want the same things, perhaps, maybe. And there's this disappointment around this. But there's this idea of maintaining a sense of emotional stability, even though despite being left out in the cold. Like this is what you're seeing is this King of Cups through this Tower moment. But this is the underlining energy of what they're feeling, which is left out in the cold. The Five of Pentacles, feeling lack. Because you are, both of you, I feel like, or you, wherever you are with this, if this is someone else that you're walking away from with that Two of Cups in reverse, I see that. But if it's not, it's just this a situation that you're, I mean, whatever it is you choose, right? You're having to be clear-headed, clear-minded about whoever's making this decision, whether that's you or someone else, and understanding that you feel kind of left on the outside of this, but or someone does, but remaining understanding about it. There's an understanding that's here. Tell me about that King of Cups. The Temperance, yeah. Acceptance is here. Like accepting how someone feels. What's the Tower? The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Something being stuck, an inability to move forward here. Accepting an inability to be able to move something forward, accepting how someone feels, finding peace with that. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is also somebody that doesn't want to be single, like that's something that freaks them out. Nine of Swords, are not happy, you know. This is like, I don't feel comfortable with where things are. I mean, or I don't feel comfortable with that scenario or making that decision, or, yeah, I don't want to make the wrong decision. That's something that's definitely here. This is like somebody that's having to understand that why they feel like they're so concerned about the path that they're taking. Like this is being backed into a corner, basically, of having to have a conversation about the future that you've been neglecting. That's what it feels like, because of something coming to the surface or coming up or needing to be addressed. And you're having to step outside your comfort zone in order to discuss something here that you've been already concerned about. But it's time for you to discuss it. Does that make sense? Okay, what is let's get some. Let's see if there's anything else that you need to know. Yeah, let's do that. Is there anything else that you need to know about this situation in order to play this out for your highest good? That's not it. There's something else. That's not the one I'm looking for. Tell me. What am I missing here? There's something I'm missing here. What can you tell me here more about this situation? Contemplation. Somebody's been contemplating this for a while, actually. I've been thinking a lot about us. Tell me, do you think of me too? What else do you need to know about this that you don't know? 3. Manifestation. I'm manifesting loving and meaningful relationships. You've been trying to maybe even go within and try to figure out what it is that you want here. Really trying to figure that out. And this is like, again, kind of backing you into a corner to where you're being illuminated to something, where you're being faced with that choice. What else? Sometimes, obviously, if we overthink something, then we can get kind of stuck in that place, like here, of concern, and you don't know what choice to make. Where a tower moment takes place that makes you decide what would be the best thing for you. Whereas before, you may have just been putting this off and left hanging. Somebody here is going to feel left hanging. And you may even, it says, I'm sorry for leaving you hanging without any explanation. So there's something here to do with, and maybe this is what this is somebody trying to prevent this, Give me one more for that. What do you not see? You need to see pile 3. Awaken love. This could be someone here that didn't express how they were feeling. And I have to say, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I am getting like a future energy here as well, as far as if you've already played this out, like what's happening is there's some kind of conversation here to do with a choice that someone made where they may have chose like something more materialistic over like a emotional fulfillment or something to do with that, or family even, or something like that. And they're seeing like they're being illuminated and seeing like they're becoming awakened to making that choice, and how that actually led to feeling unfulfilled, like that was something that never really fully fulfilled them. They're understanding that this is like understanding material things will never fulfill you, or what it is that you're really sacrificing, the whole idea of that coming into play, being illuminated to that. And someone that may have, even left you hanging here, that now they're seeing like that situation differently. Okay, so different kinds of, look at this, egos at the bottom of this deck. Yeah, somebody was definitely playing out, or is playing out, through their ego. I lost myself while trying to save my ego. And by doing so, what's happening is they're either losing someone, or sacrificing maybe a relationship, or someone that where there's this emotional fulfillment that's with that person in order to play out some sort of desire that they have. Interesting. This is like, I just saw this in a movie the other day, just a conversation these two people are having about, what movie was that? Where they've been together in a long-term relationship and then, you know, living together, and then she got a job somewhere and she wanted to move, and she's like, we're going to move there. And he's like, no, I don't want to move there. I have this here, you know, and they go back and forth about it, what to do. This is like a conversation that may have come up before that's being like amped in a big way. What advice do you have for pile 3 about this? Divine counterpart. So yeah, definitely this has to do with someone else. A divine connection sent to you from your angels. Okay, well. Energy activation. Connect through the divine through meditation and prayer. And we have expansion here at the bottom. So this is, I mean, this is something that maybe you've been praying for or meditating on, like we saw there, trying to have peace of mind or clarity. The illumination's being shown to you. What do you need to do? Through this divine counterpart. Like, you may have been asking if this person desires the same things, or if this person is who I want them to be, or who is right for me, you know, help me to see that clearly, you know, or something like that. The idea that this, maybe you've had, and maybe someone playing out through their ego. Maybe you've been waiting to see if someone's playing out through their ego self, and that's being illuminated to you, you know. So you know kind of where you stand here with this. And that may be, you know, that might not be the energy that you're in right now in this life, and you're wanting just emotional fulfillment is where you sit. You know, that's not as important in some kind of way. But you have this prayer here, something that you've been asking to be illuminated about, and it has to do with expansion. So each of you can go on your own paths of what you want, or together or not, or you know, whatever that looks like for you, but it's going to give you that understanding of pursue bigger and greater endeavors through whatever it is that you desire. Does that make sense? Success is at the bottom. It's time for you to shine. Success for what you pour your heart into. Yeah. So whatever it is that you feel like, wherever your heart's at, you know, when it comes to what it is that you want. I feel like called to these. I'm going to pull some of them, and then we'll get a postcard from Spirit. One more. I just saw let go of the need to control. Tell me about this. What advice do you have here for pile 3 moving forward? Soulmate, divine counterpart, and soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Your connection is sacred. Like I said before, in the future, this may be someone, this may be kind of like a journey that takes place between you and someone, where maybe there even is this separation that's here, this disconnect, where you kind of try to make peace with it, or you try to make peace with the two of you are on different pages. The King of Wands is someone that's an entrepreneur. He's very like go-getter kind of energy. The Queen of Wands is someone that's very secure and settled in her own comfortability of where she is. You know, she's comfortable where she is, and she doesn't feel the need to kind of to go and all that kind of stuff. She kind of grows everything from right there. So you and this person may be very on just different pages, and there may be some kind of something that transpires here where there's a return that takes place from someone that may have left a situation hanging, where now they feel like they regret in the future, even for some of you, like they regret making that decision to go towards more materialistic type things. They kind of come back around. And this awakening is them waking up to their feelings here of maybe not wanting to lose this, or seeing something in a different way now. Like someone that didn't think they needed that emotional fulfillment there, and now they're realizing that actually that's I don't want to, that's more important to me. I don't want to lose that. Hope that made sense. Distance is here, so distance could be relevant or be a big part of this. The separation that you're experiencing is necessary to help this relationship grow. I should have just pulled that card before I said what I said. Impatience with expansion is something that's here. So yeah, some things still need to be dealt with for this connection to manifest, and you saw it there, and that's what it is. Okay. Law of attraction here. So you have been manifesting this relationship. Everything that you want will soon be yours. So this is something that you've been, so this is kind of a strange way that this went, because it's, it went through like a book, you know, basically, is you start here with someone making a decision or having to make a decision versus the pentacles versus the cups, the emotions, material stuff versus the emotions, and then going through and working through that with someone where there's this inability to get on the same page, or you see things differently. There's this making peace with that, possibly even a break or distance here for some of you, but then there's this reconnection that takes place, I feel. Maybe with this, I think some of you with the same person, some of you maybe not. Some of you, there may be someone, that King of Cups there, that's a water sign. It can be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer energy. But someone that is kind of waking up to maybe their emotions or how they feel, or it's this person that's going to wake up to that once there's this distance here, that it's going to activate something, see? An expansion. Someone wanting to grow. Someone that's been patient here. Patiently waiting. Or someone that you've been patient with. Does that make sense? It's going to be different because you're going to have a choice on the table. I mean, you have a choice on the table. Okay, what am I doing? Postcard from Spirit. Okay. Then we'll get some initials to close. It's like if whoever this is, someone that wasn't sure before will be sure in the future. But it may take a loss in order to see how fortunate someone was. And I think that hasn't happened for you yet. And for some of you, this King of Wands is not this King of Cups. For some of you it is. It depends on this person and how they choose to move forward on that path. And it's like you have to give this person distance in order to figure that out. But if they don't come back, someone else will. Someone that has woken up to how they feel or won't leave you hanging here emotionally. Okay? There. And that's came right out. That made sense, I feel like, more at the end. Celebrate life. Dear you. Okay. Uncertainty is the new normal for the whole world. Things are changing at a rapid pace, and the old ways that we once trusted are no longer available. But leaving the familiar behind, something else, guys, I'm sorry, I have to stop or I'll forget. This could also be someone new. Because you see all the manifestation energy, we have that manifesting card, energy activation, law of attraction. Whatever it is that you're manifesting, in the future, after this experience, if it hasn't happened already, is what's going to be playing out here for you, okay? Whatever's meant for you in alignment with you, if that's what you've been asking, whether that's someone here returning, this person changing, or someone new altogether, okay? But it's a divine counterpart, a soulmate energy that's here that is being activated, okay? Okay, anyway. Things are changing at a rapid pace, and the old ways that we once trusted are no longer reliable. But leaving the familiar behind can be a good thing. When you are pushed to step into into the unknown, you are pulled forward into discovering new possibilities that have been hidden in plain sight. Check in with your higher self. Your soul knows better than your small self. Have faith in the support of the higher power and the infinite potential for your life. Right now, the advice we have for you is this. Try something new. Do something different. You don't know how it feels, what it looks like, and what the outcome will be if you do not take that first step into the unknown and experience the unfamiliarity. You'll be so glad that you did, because the treasure will appear. We're so proud of you for being brave. You are so loved and so supported. So this is definitely stepping outside of your comfort zone and having a lot of anxieties around that. So you're having to make a decision here for yourself that may be very different from what you've chosen in the past. And that's scary in itself, right? But there's also like beauty in that, knowing that the possibilities could be endless there if you have faith in the higher power. You know, you have faith that whatever you're moving towards is where your treasure is what's meant for you. There's more possibilities to that even. But you have to decide that for yourself in making that decision to step out of the comfortability that you've been in. Okay, I'm going to leave that. And I'm going to get some initials. So being illuminated. That's what you don't see coming. We have an E that just almost fell off the table, out of the bowl. Eternal end. That's one or the other, is it? You may be faced with that, one or the other. Anyway, E-H-D-A, and another D, guys. I'm telling you, I told you, didn't I tell you? I kept saying Dad was there. Father figure, and there you have it. That's kind of crazy. He is here too, so head is there. Use your head. We have dead there as well, so like a dead end. Use your head. Use your head if you feel like something is a dead end. We have the 8, so taking action. It's also Leo energy. The 8th house is life or death, so that's, I've been saying that. And then Leo energy with strength there, so having to be strong, taking your mask off, being authentic and true to you with the mask, seeing the higher perspective of things here. There is this understanding that's here. Where did that come from? A sweater? There's a Y. Okay, hay is there. That was weird. Day is there as well. Okay. Had. Anyway, what was I talking about? Now I just lost it. Seeing the higher perspective. Oh, this over here is like, there is some kind of conclusion where there's an understanding that takes place. There's no big conflict here. You have temperance that's here. So there's this acceptance and peace, understanding that's here with whatever this is, okay? It's like knowing that you have to take the long way around in order to see something clearly or understand something clearly, or someone is. You have the rose quartz that's the tip of it's off, which reminds me of the tower, you know. And then you have half a heart here, so being separated or some kind of heartache being involved in that. You have taking action here, the Knight of Swords, and then you have that opportunity here with that Judgment. An opportunity to live out some sort of truth is what's here. Also, I keep seeing handy, like handyman, but it's not there. I don't know why that is. I just heard Had a Bad Day, the song, play in my head. Okay, that may be relevant somehow. Anyway, so thanks so much, guys, for being here. Oops. There we go. Thanks so much for your love and your support and all your kindness, of course. I definitely hope this helps. Really good luck to you guys. I'm sending you all the love and light, and I hope to see you soon.